Wow. The Moose Jaw time, which is the Canadian equivalent to Moscow time, $1 Canadian gets you 715 sats. And if you want to be Moose Jaw rich here in Canada, you need 1 million sats, and that's going to cost you 1,399 Canadian dollars. All right, so the thing that I found really interesting here, because 2020 is kind of the year that we want to focus on. That was the last time that there was a halving in Bitcoin. And typically after halvings, there's always some serious price action upwards. So December 9th, 2020, the price was 18,468. So if we fast forward here, I'm going to show you kind of what we should expect in the next month. So I'm going to go Bitcoin price, January, let's say in a month from now, January 9th, 2021. So you remember December 9th, 2020, the price was 18,000. And if you fast forward 1 month, doubled. 40,255 USD. So I'll just, just to prove that I'm not full of shit here. So that's January the 9th, 2021. And we had December the 9th, 2020. 18,000. So in this time between December 9th and January 9th, last halving, the price went from 18,000 today, or that day, to 40,000 US. So it doubled. It doubled in a month from this date, a month ahead, 2020, 2021. So I just don't think that we're, I know we've seen a lot of like sideways action. It's gone up obviously, but like, I don't think we're fully prepared for what's coming here. So I did want to talk about a few other things here, just a bit of housekeeping, and just to give everybody kind of a heads up on a few things that we're working on. So I posted today. I posted on Nostr, and I said, "Good morning, Nostr. Do not underestimate where this thing is going. Now is the time to be building your Bitcoin security fortress. Delete your price watching app and focus on your setup." So I had somebody reach out after that saying, "Good words, been thinking about this a lot. Might use the Bitcoin advisors to help with multisig. Any experience with those gents?" And so I've talked about this a little bit in the last month or so, but I haven't really leaned into it, and I'm not going to today. I'm going to save that for another time. But I just want anybody out there who's thinking about, setting up a Bitcoin node. If you need help with your hardware device, if you want to look into and set up a multi-signature setup, these kind of things that are a little bit more advanced and difficult. And so that's kind of the technical side of things. But even if you want to just sit down and have a conversation about like what you want to do with your Bitcoin to manage it, your inheritance stuff, your UTXOs, your Bitcoin strategy overall, shoot me an email. Our website is not up, but we do have a new venture called Bitcoin Citadel. And it's myself and 7 other very knowledgeable Bitcoiners, each with their own kind of expertise within Bitcoin. And if you compare it to, not only are you going to have some inherent trust just by being part of this community here, but our rates are substantially lower than our competitors. And we're doing that on purpose because we don't want to rip anybody off. We want to add as much value as possible. And we'd rather have you buying sats with that instead of giving it to us. So we know that this information is valuable. We're not going to undersell ourselves, but we're also not going to rip anybody off. So we've had a couple people reach out. This guy said he emailed me and I saw it come in right after that. So if that sounds like you, regardless of where you are in your Bitcoin journey, if you need some help with anything, again, running a node, setting up a device, setting up a multi-signature, multi-jurisdictional, anything, developing your Bitcoin strategy, just reach out. Again, our website is not live yet, but I can either help you or I can put you in touch with one of our other 7 advisors.